Alright, so what's good, man? Back at the shop where, at the garage where we doing this LS swap for the car. And y'all know I'm putting a cam in that car and doing some other things, putting new gaskets and stuff like that in the car. So an upgrade that we gonna do real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all in a second. Let me open this box. But I picked up a Trunnion rocker upgrade kit, and basically from what I've seen online, you don't necessarily have to do one. It's a good thing to do it if you got it opened up already. You might as well upgrade them. Some people suggest that you do them after so many miles on the LS motors in general, but with me putting a new cam in there, just to be on the safe side, because the ones that come in the motors aren't necessarily heavy duty. They may not break, they may break, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna replace them. That way I know I got new stuff in there, and that's one less thing I got to worry about. So in this pack, it comes with some lube. You get some screws. You get the bearings and everything else that you need to put that together and make it right. There's 16 of them, 8 on one side, 8 on the other. So I'm at the shop, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out, and we can grab get this to him, let them check it out or whatever. Keep my receipt though for sure, and see what's going on. I'm telling you, like, to do the LS swap right, some of the stuff that I'm getting, you probably don't have to necessarily get, all right? Even when I minus that, like when I subtract that, the LS swap definitely isn't for somebody that don't have the money to do it. I'm gonna just be all the way honest with you. Like, I mean, unless you take your time, take your time, do it. You got time to just build your motor up. You got time to, just be patient until you get, the money to get some of the things or whatever. I'm just fortunate enough to be able to try to buy everything now, as well as take care of the labor and get the car up out of here. Plus, a lot of the parts I already bought. Like, before I decided to even do the LS swap, I bought a lot of this stuff when I still had the small block under the hood. So everything is cool, man. I'm gonna take this up here though. We'll get this going. I had the AC on in Big Black. One thing I do gotta get still is a heater core. The heater core in that car is out on it, so I'm gonna have to get a heater core and an AC evaporator to put in there, because I definitely want to go put some AC in there eventually. The engine is out, chilling. So yeah, I'm gonna get this to them. Oh, you left it in the car and did it?
Yeah, everything was still bolted together when I did it. The intake was bolted on there. You know what I'm saying? I pulled the small stuff off.
Right.
But the motor was left in the car.
Okay.
So yeah.
That look good. Oh, I see the filter, air filter back here. You painted that in the fan, huh?
Yeah, I did the fan up. I did some brackets, so I just tie it all together.
That's gonna be nice. I got the kit.
Alright, sweet.
Check it out.
Yeah.
They'll show us everything.
And what is the exact purpose?
Those factory ones that can break and fall apart and go down in the motor, these are not really caged. These ones are caged. They can't fall down in the motor. And they're beefier. Like, and something you need to beef up when you do the cam. Beef your cam with higher lift, and then beefier valve springs puts more stress on the rocker arm. And that's the last thing you want to do on a rocker arm that's already seen however many miles. but the bearings can come apart and you got a bunch of needle roller bearings going down and through your motor.
Is that car in Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at the track. He was
Yeah.
at the track.
Oh, you was down
This is
there.
that night.
Yeah. That S10 was there too. It got
Yeah,
the kid
Billy.
on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. I'm going to, they're doing an event down there though. I was, don't chill out, but I want to go. I wasn't going to go. So he ended up putting the new gaskets on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the last time,
resealing it, and
I remember you were saying that you didn't see a gasket.
there were no gaskets. Here, this dude here, he put the motor in himself, and he just set it in there, and he started messing with it. Really didn't know what he was doing.
So that's how it got here.
That's how it got here.
All right, so the as far as the heater core for this,
Yes.
I can get the heater core and I can get the AC evaporator. They sell them separate, but I can get them. I can order
Different
them.
times.
No, I can order it together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the top of that box, this whole, it has to come off, and then the AC evaporator and the heater core will come
All
off.
inside of there.
Yes, inside of the heater
All
core
right.
is there. Yes.
And when I came, I would ask you about it or whatever. But yeah, it's cool. I'll get everything, get it ordered, man, and we'll get it here. Cause like I told him, when he's done, I don't want you guys sitting around waiting for me. Like, all right, the car is done. It's time to get paid. I want to get the. That's why I told him I want to get the parts out the way, so that way when it's time to pay you, I can just come pick the car up, pick up your cash, and roll on down the road, man. I told him, I said, I'll never bring you nobody, because you know people that work on cars get stiffed all the time. I said, I'll never bring you nobody that don't pay. And I done only brought my mom and my girl. That's it. Yeah, I ain't. Cause I know some guys that want this type of shit done. I ain't gonna send them here, cause I don't know if they're gonna pay you. I'm a mechanic over.
That's cool though.
Yeah, man. Then I come and I can't get shit done. All right, man. You over here hoarding LS motors, man.
And the 6-liters we got to. Trying to save them all because
Got another one waiting to come home.
is that a 6-liter or 4.8?
Gen 4. We don't know if it's a 4.8 or 5.3, but it's a Gen 4 motor.
You make power out of 4.8?
Yeah. I would actually like to go with 4.8. It's the only one I haven't built yet.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to,
They rev nice.
yeah, just to do it. What kind of mufflers you got on your LS?
I've made my mufflers
Are
from
you-
scratch.
Damn,
They
man.
look just like a Flowmaster.
Flat pieces of sheet metal. I made them.
And welded it?
Yeah.
Dude, show them the picture. You gotta show
That's-
dude, I was just, I mean,
Who the
dude,
hell make their own
That's
mufflers?
he started from scratch, dude. A piece of flat sheet metal, rolled it up, made that shit.
I don't know if I'm gonna like those.
The Flowmasters?
Yeah.
Well, then we
I've been
gotta
listening
change
to them.
it. Okay, coming through an LS? Or what was that rumbling through, man?
See, the LS search engine is so messed up. It just pulls up a bunch of trucks. So I can't really
I got you.
get a good ear for it. Because I know it's gonna sound different with headers, X-pipe, and cam.
Exactly. It's gonna have a different sound.
What do those guys at the track be having? Them loud ass. They don't have nothing.
Nothing. They're just
So,
open.
yeah, a lot of them are open headers.
Just open headers.
I wonder. Wow.
Exactly. They're just your headers and that's it, man.
Jesus.
This is what my muffler looked like when I started.
Let me see.
The picture you're showing. Oh yeah, just a sheet metal.
Let me see if I'm going the right way. Okay. Then I started building baffles. The angle I wanted, I knew I needed to knock the sound down, but I didn't want to knock any flow down. Going through, I took a round piece of pipe. This was going to be my sides of the case then. Cut it in half. Tack welded them together. There's part of my case was almost done. I took too many pictures.
Man.
It's got two baffles on the floor and one baffle on the ceiling, so it kind of goes, the sound bounce up top and go down below also. Yeah, they're custom 4-inch.
Wow.
And was comparing the size. That's a normal Flowmaster with the that's how the baffles are inside. Made my end caps for the end.
Why look like you did all this in the same day?
Yeah, he did.
I did do most of it in one day.
He does some shit.
Man.
That's what they look like from the end.
He's a good fabricator.
And what they sound like?
They sound pretty good.
He had a turbo though, remember?
Yeah, the
Knocked
turbos knocked the sound down of the motor a lot.
Uh-huh.
But they still sounded pretty good.
I mean, that's crazy.
It had that welded chambered muffler tone to it.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
throatiness to it.
There's where you can get your.
That's where they can get the gas tank, right?
Well, I made a mistake on that. The plastic gas tanks were for the big body.
Like a Chevelle.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna fit in there.
Yeah, I made a mistake. That was my
That's
bad.
okay.
So that's why we're gonna go with the different sending unit and just use a factory tank.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, man, I'ma roll out. He got me together with everything, so
Cool.
I'll get it ordered. I mean, all of that stuff, none of it we need for the motor, actually, really.
No.
So
yet.
yeah, that's all fuel related, and the only thing is you need me to get the heater core before the engine goes back in there. Okay, all right, well, cool. I ain't in a rush then. I mean, I'm gonna order it tonight,
Yeah,
but
you can order it, but it's not like if I get the motor set in there and I ain't got a heater core, it's gonna hold me up.
okay,
I can still do it.
all right. Well, yeah, he got me set up for the fuel lines and stuff, so I'll get that stuff and make sure I get that filter. Get the filter with the return on it. I already got that pulled up. Training.
That's good shit right there.
Yeah.
Think about that. Don't even run the line up.
Yep.
Now what if you got the fuel system that has it in front line? You just cap it?
No, we use the other fuel rails
Oh,
on that
we're just
motor.
gonna use the single. We're just gonna use the single supply. Okay. We'll take off the contract.
And this is a 5.3 right here, isn't it?
What's that?
This is a 5.3.
No, this is a 6-liter.
Oh, it's a 6.0.
Yeah. One day when I get
What
the
you gonna
lot,
put it in?
It's gonna go in the Cutlass.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. When I just need. I got old. I'm hoping old Toby's interested in that motor. That's gonna buy my harness.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just waiting on
The one in the Cutlass.
Yes.
Oh, that's why he was here.
Well, yeah, he wanted to take it for a spin and see how it rode. He told me he don't have a 403. He was telling me all the engines he has now. He says they got aluminum heads on them. And
Yeah.
he says, but he don't have no 403.
Yeah.
And he wants one. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
How many cars do he got right now?
I guess he's got a bunch.
He should have never sold that Cutlass.
He's got it.
Oh, he got it back?
Well,
He said he got a couple new Cutlasses. That's what he said when I talked to
I
him.
just heard Frank tell me about he's had for years.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's the same one.
Same
you're
one,
talking
yeah.
about, but anyway.
Because I know he had sold it to a guy, and he said once he seen it, maybe he did tell me he bought it back.
Told
Cause
me
he's,
it's like a mint. It's mint.
yeah, yep,
Might
yep.
be the same one.
Yeah, it might be the same one.
Yeah, but he's I don't know if he's into much like I mean he must be into going fast. He's got aluminum headed motor and shit. I wasn't seeing it.
Y'all don't.
But he likes
I think he like carbureted probably.
he said he
one of those
yeah,
kind of guys.
yeah, he does like carburetors. He said because he wasn't interested in none of that, he said I'd go buy a brand new carburetor. He called it, I forget what he called it, I don't want to say. But yeah, he already has carburetors.
This guy's putting the carbs on the LS motors too.
Yeah, put an intake and carb on them, but I don't see the purpose.
I'm not.
No, I want the throttle response, and I want there's so much more you can do.
I don't have to pump.
Yeah.
Pedal to get it started.
You can put remote start on that.
Fire right up.
Yeah.
Now if I got to, because I done had some small blocks that started up good though.
Yeah, one pump, 15.
Your car started up.
Yeah, my car starts great.
Yeah, they asked me did I need to get them. I said, hell, I don't know.
No, usually they're fine.
Go ahead and roll it out. And then it's gonna drop. Watch that wire on you.
It is gonna puke water, so watch shoes and shit.
Yeah, with the price of
Oh, let me take
these cars, man, like them Chargers and stuff, they're selling them above above the how much they're supposed to be sold for. Y'all gonna have a lot of money on LS swaps if y'all want it. It's there. Cause for what they charging for a 5.7 Hemi, you can dump that into a G body or something and have tons of way more horsepower.
durability too.
No damn car note or nothing else.
I'm not a fan of that Hemi motor. It makes me power, but I don't like the way it's set up. The early Hemis used to spit rocker arms out.
Yeah, I remember fixing a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it back the other way.
I'm trying.
I gotta get a different grip on the car. Because them studs, the bolts are too long. Ready?
Sweet.
Now I'm probably going to run that pressure washer because you know we're going to get some oil out.
Just want to get the bulk of the oil out of them ports.
Really? Water?
Yeah. Flipping it back over at water. Yeah, go ahead. Now the hood will come off next. Pull firm over, pull the oil pan, all that.
It's right there.
You pulling the heads off today, man?
Had a bunch of oil on it.
Huh?
I said it had a bunch of oil on it. It must have had like a
Some sort of leak
valve
somewhere.
cover leak or something. It's solid. Body is in good shape.
Yeah, I mean, no rust. You see up under the hood, right? I mean, and you changed the training, put a better training in it. Ain't got the factory 200 no more.
Yeah.
So, got the 700 R4, stronger training. Factory air is still hooked up.
No. Oh, that's the wiring.
Yeah, he's just got to plug it in.
So what all he need to do to it?
He's finishing up the drive shaft. We had to make a shorter drive shaft.
And then wires and cap.
Yeah, wires in the cap, and that's about it, man. He was trying to pay that dirt bike off. That's why he said if somebody brought him $4 grand right now, the way it is, he'd let it go.
He gonna let it go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what he's saying about the dashboard, but
Yeah.
that ain't gone.
Now, if you get a
Not for
like
what
one
he
of them-
asking for it.
one of them pads, like you said.
Yep. Yeah, for what he's asking for, that ain't gonna make or break nothing.
Interior ain't ripped up. It's all there.
The interior is good.
It's clean.
I looked at that the last time. The interior is definitely cool.
I'm not a big fan of this, but it is solid. It is solid.
It ain't got no rips in it or nothing.
No.
I had a half vinyl on my Regal. At a 80, maybe 85, 86. G body Regal.
Was it nice, the top?
Yeah.
Just keep
It was white.
vinyl up.
Yep.
Yeah. Or waxed up, I should say.
Yeah. I kept it shining.
Is he over in his hut?
They looking for it, but she tells the dog to shut up. What's wrong with the four-wheeler?
Chain popped in there. Cracked my case.
Ah,
I gotta order a gasket.
you was out in the trails when it happened?
Yeah, we noticed the chain was loose, so I was taking the road back, and that's when the chain popped. I'm trying to get it back home to get it tightened.
Yeah.
Use the freaking forge, dude. Oh, you have one.
Man,
Freaking cam
yeah.
phasers. You ever had to mess with yours yet?
What motor is in this?
5.4. Yeah, soon just to change the cam actuator, I gotta pull the valve cover off to get down in there, and it's right there. It looks like it pop right out, but you gotta pull the valve cover off.
Mine probably need it done. I'm just still driving
run
it.
rough? Oh, yeah, if it's running rough. And oil, your oil has a lot to do with that. If it's low or it's the wrong weight, them cam phasers won't act right.
I got a bad miss, especially when I turn on the AC.
Oh, yours is probably.
It be chugging.
You want me to plug the scanner in and see what it is?
You can if you want to. All right, be careful, man. Yeah, cause I took it somewhere and I had some plugs put in it, but at this point,
I mean, it didn't help it, right? You were trying to fix that problem?
it didn't even help it.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
took it there to fix that problem.
Yeah, I got new head, but they were saying like I needed to do all of them.
Okay.
So that's why I was saying
Did
like,
you get one new coil pack somewhere?
yep.
Okay. So you got one. They just picked the wrong one. Yeah.
Probably. They was trying to make it. I took it out to McBride's. They
Trying to make you buy
all
all 8.
8 of them.
Yeah. I just worked on one of these last week.
I think the keys is in it.
And I had to do the same thing. She brought it here. Lives in Georgia. Sells guns up this way, I guess.
I mean, you know, the thing about it is the truck has never like not turned over and started. That's the good thing I can say about the turd. There you go, right there on the yep. I want to get it all the way together, man, and like I said, let it last me at least a couple more years. Mm-hmm.
You had the plug changed.
It's probably more than one plug.
Oh, you only had that one change?
Maybe 2, I can't remember. But at this point, they probably all need done again.
Yeah. I mean, a vacuum leak will cause the same code.
Uh-huh.